Good afternoon, folks. This is the pen and journal here. I am going to do a video that one of my subscribers requested, and it's going to be a video on the type of notebooks I make, little leather notebooks, because I've got a leather shop, and this is where I'm at right now. It's my leather shop. So I make different things. I make the leather pocket size EDC covers for people, different styles. I make knife holsters or sheaths. I make pocket organizers. I make pocket knife sleeves. I make the large journals, the A5 style, and I have an Etsy shop, and I will give you my Etsy shop link. This is it. And I will give you the link at the end of the video. So to get back to the video, so I basically make two kinds of notebooks. Well, two kinds of notebooks this size. So I make the ones with the elastic, and I make the ones with these flaps that your notebook will slide into. I sell a lot of these, so I've sold a lot of these over the years. But what got me started was years ago, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, probably, maybe a little bit more. You know, I was looking on Amazon, and I just wanted me basically a little pocket notebook, because I always use the little cheap, spiral bound notebooks, small, with the notebook paper, and you can tear out to write notes with, take notes, journal, whatever. And I would buy the little more expensive journals at Barnes and Noble. So I wanted to get me one like this size. And so I got like I said, I saw the little, my Dory's got a couple sizes. They got a big one, then they got the small one like this. So I saw it and I looked at it, and I got on some YouTube, watched some YouTube videos. And I thought, man, that's a neat little system right there, that elastic and everything. So I got to thinking, so I actually Googled how to make one. So there's all kind of guys on there that make them. So I thought, well, I think I can make one, but I didn't really know where to get the leather at. So my wife and I went to Michael's, the little craft place, and she said they had a few little leather things in the back. So I found a piece of leather, and I think it was 8x8 square. So I bought that, and I just had a razor blade knife and a little punch, so didn't take a lot of stuff to make it. So I got home, and I got that piece of leather out, and so kind of laid it out, and I bought me some elastic at Michael's, and it was just black elastic, So I did that, and it turned out pretty good. So I carried it for a while, and I think I ended up selling it to somebody. I don't remember who, but so after that, I started making them. I opened me up an Etsy shop, and I made a few, and I was selling them pretty quick. And so these are the notebooks, or the little journals, that got me started. And these hold 3.5 by 5.5 notebooks. This is a 3.5 by 5.5 moleskin pocket notebook, and it's in here with the elastic. And what you do on these is, this is the very center of the notebook, and that's where they sew it. So that's where you put the elastic in. And this one has, well, both of these styles have extra elastic in them, and you can see where it goes in. So it's got extra elastic, and I've got a friend of mine. She she has one. I gave her one, and I dyed it pink, and she's got 4 different notebooks in it. Now you can put 4, you can put 3 or 2 or 1, but it's simple to put them in, and I'll show you how to put them in. But you see the staples right here. So I just pull up a piece of elastic here. The elastic's on the inside, and I just bend it like this and pull me a piece of elastic up, and then I just stick it through, and there you go. And there's the staples. So I've got 2 in here. It just folds over. Good to go. So I got 2, but you can put 2 more. You can put 2 more in there. And so it's a great system. I mean, if you want to put 2 in there, like this one, and you want to do grocery list, just make list in this one. If you want to do a gratitude journal in this one, or just journal, or take notes for your job, or you could use both of them for your job, or both of them to journal. Have a journal about certain things and this journal about some other things, or you can get the blank ones and sketch in them. So, and I've got one of these that I made after I got good at it, that I made one, and I've got it in my bag out there, and I've got 3 notebooks in it. I've got one for my Bible study. I've got just one to do random journaling. Then I got a blank one in the back of it, and I wished I would have got it, but I didn't get it out. So the last one I got is blank, and I just do little sketches in it. But so this is the style, and I make most of these, not all of them. I'll make some out of some rustic leather, but most of these are made out of 4-ounce vegetable tan leather. And the reason I use vegetable tan leather is because it's tough. It's a tough leather, and you can dye it. And this one's dyed mahogany. And I do everything down here in this leather shop. I cut them out, I stamp them, punch them, I burnish them. Burnish them with a burnishing tool. And I've also got one that goes in a drill for larger stuff. So I make these. I do everything by hand. I do everything by hand on these, and you can see the difference. The difference in these. This is round. The edges are round. This is square, and I try to mix it up. And this one has a flag on it, and this one has a little heart. And this is just one of my little ink stamps from a leather shop. I just randomly put it on there. It's not even straight. Just kind of looks cool that way. But so the cool thing about these notebooks like this, you can put several in there. And I also put a bookmark. Here's the bookmark. And this is the end of the bookmark, one end of the bookmark. You can see, you can pull it up. But I hang them out like that just to make them kind of decorative. Then I put little beads or whatnot on there, and then the bottom of it has a bead where it'll kind of hang down and have a little weight to it. And I've sold a lot of these. People like them, women like them, and there's a lot of men that like them, but I know I've sold a lot of these to women. This is the other one. It's got different elastic. It's thicker elastic. I try to mix them up, because you got people that's got different tastes, so you never know what kind of taste somebody's gonna have. So you got to mix up some stuff. Mix up the colors, the elastic, whatever. Bookmarks. So this one's got a different bookmark on it. It's actually a natural color. So just like this one will hold 4 notebooks. This is another moleskin notebook I got in here, and this is a blank one. You can sketch in this one, or you can write in it. You can just write in a blank one if that's what you want to do. But these make fantastic little notebooks. Like I said, I've got one out in my little RAV4 that I drive for my business. So I got that one, and I've got another one style like this, and I make a lot of these too. And these are a little different. These don't have the elastic. It's just a little leather EDC notebook, and this is an EDC notebook, which is everyday carry, but this is just a little, it's got the flaps on the inside, and I did widen the flaps some, but It's got the flaps, pretty simple, but these I have to sew. And the very first one I made like this, I've got it upstairs and I've been carrying it probably 10 years at least. And this, boy, it is beat up and really worn, but I love it. But my sewing job on it was terrible, so I'm gonna re-sew it. But this is the latest one I've made, and you can see how good the sewing is. Got a star on it. I don't put a lot of stamping on these things. It's my maker's mark. But you can put 2 notebooks in this. You can slide another one in here, or you can slide another one in. You may could put 3 in here. I've never tried it, but you can slide one in here. These are great for carrying in your pocket, your back pocket. Of course, you can carry them in your bag, you can carry them in your purse or whatever. Throw it in the dash of your truck or in your console. You can get one of these and throw it in your console, just whatever your system is. But this is the kind I carry. It's not this color, it's more of a darker brown. Now this is a dye. This is a dye that I made. I mixed up a couple colors. Of course, you can tell green was one of them. And man, it turned out neat. It's just a beautiful color, kind of a wood grain looking color. You can see it right there. But there's my stamp, my ink stamp. But I've got another stamp that I stamp, actual leather stamp that I make my maker's mark. And I sell these on my Etsy shop. I'll sell them for $25. And that includes a notebook with them. So when they get mailed to you, you got a notebook and a sticker in there. You got a sticker like this in there, and I just had some new ones made that are red. So you'll have a sticker in there, and it's got my Etsy shop on it, and I'll give you that in just a minute. But these things are durable. They're not gonna wear out. The only thing with these, you may break the elastic eventually, but it's easy to stick back through, no problems. You can do it yourself, and you could customize these. You can customize these. You can take this elastic out and put different color in. But like I said, I got my start by just accidentally finding a Midori, and I thought that was cool, and I thought, well, I think I'm gonna make these myself. I'm making knife sheaths. Knife sheaths are the most difficult thing I make. They're pretty intense, labor intensive because of the sewing. Because you can see how thick they are, and you got to sew this part, and you got to sew this part. And I make these. The difference in this one and this one, this is a scout draw, and this is just a vertical carry. So great products that I make. Yeah, and I'm gonna brag on myself because they're great products. This is for a 6-inch one. But anyway, back to the notebooks. Like I said, I make a lot of notebooks, and the notebooks are actually what I started with on my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop has grown. I've actually had the 1099, but I use my Instagram account. I got an Instagram, EDC Leather Works, and I got another one, Georgia Adventure. You can look at those. You can see my leather stuff. But if you enjoy writing, just jotting notes down, or you want you a nice leather, and I love the way leather smells. If you want you a nice leather notebook to fit in your pocket, or a large one, I make the A5s, the bigger ones, about this big. I ain't got any of those out, but if you like those style, no problem. I make those. I sell quite a few of those. So you can get on my Etsy shop if you'd like and look at them, and you can message me, if you want something, a little different. If you got a certain type of stamping, on it. I've got a few stamps, if you want a color, I've got a lot of dye, but I don't just buy a bunch of colored dyes, but you can make a suggestion, if you want red thread or orange thread or green thread or blue thread or tan thread or black thread or white thread, you can suggest that. If you don't want any stamping, now I'm gonna put my maker's mark on it, but if you don't want any kind of stamping, that's good. So, great product. They come with a notebook. They all come with one notebook in them. I ship them with a notebook. So we wrap everything up good. We ship them U.S. mail. So, you know, if you're interested, I'm going to give you my Etsy shop. It's www.etsy.com/shop/EDC Leather Works. EDC Leather Works. www.etsy.com/shop/EDC Leather Works. All one word, all lowercase. So if you're interested, you can check my Etsy. We also sell, my wife and I make these. We sell a good bit of these. These are called EDC hanks. We sell these. And this is just 100% cotton cloth on one side and a microfiber on the other side. Cleaning your glasses, cleaning your knife, cleaning your pen, cleaning your phone screen, your computer screen with a microfiber, wiping blood. Really not for blowing your nose, but hey, if you want to, that's fine, you can wash it. So anyways, you can visit my site. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's so enjoyable to have a nice little pocket note. Even if you don't buy one from me, that's fine. Find you one, and I think you'll really enjoy them because it's actually a keepsake you could pass along. The leather last. They're great, and I enjoy them. I enjoy making them. So if you enjoy that, if you enjoyed my video, I would appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Visit my Etsy shop. You can visit my YouTube channel. I've got a YouTube channel. This is going on, Pen and Journal. And I've got another one, Georgia Adventure. So anyway, God bless you. Hope you have a great day. Great rest of the week. Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow's Friday for me because I don't work but four days. I work 4 10-hour days. So God bless you. Be careful out there and stay safe. See you the next time.